Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the men's room. My name's Jeff, and I'm joined here with Brandon, and we're going to talk about our 10 favorite games of 2014 that we have played.
So starting off the list, number 10, we have Destiny. It's a pretty fun game, like unique definitely for like shooters and brought in the RPG aspect and whatnot, but it's kind of like a letdown with the story.
Yeah, I found like there's just so much hype around the game that I don't know, I thought it was going to be better.
Yeah, definitely. They hyped it up for so long.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a sick game and be like all this crazy huge levels and open world type stuff, and I don't know, just that was a little disappointing, which made the game not as fun for me.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a little repetitive too, like doing the same thing all the time.
Yeah, weekly nightfall and shit.
Yeah, so that was kind of lame, but it's a good game. It was a good game for 2014. It was pretty innovative, I guess you could say.
Yeah, good shooter.
Coming in at number 9, we got
Donkey Kong's Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, so that's for Wii U, obviously, and that's a sick game. I really like it. It's fun.
Yeah, we played a lot of like multiplayer. Like, I don't know how it'd be single player. Probably not as fun, but
yeah, multiplayer is really sweet, and it's a good challenge. It's a hard game. I mean, it's not easy, especially those. I can't remember what those levels are called, but the ones like the secret ones that you unlock at the end. Yeah, those are really, really hard.
Yeah, I feel like platformer games will definitely like this Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's a wicked game. Coming in at number 8.
Got NHL 15.
Yeah, so being Canadian, obviously we like hockey quite a bit, and NHL is a game that we play a lot. And one thing that we didn't like about it was that you couldn't do, like last year, you could do 2-player on the on your Hockey Ultimate team, and you can't do that this year, which really sucks. But other than that, the game's wicked. It's got like way better commentary, actual like good commentators from like Ray Ferraro and stuff like that. And
yeah, and they fixed like the physics engine up a bit, which they just introduced with the last one.
Yeah, that made a big difference.
And then they brought in like the fight engine from UFC or something, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really good too. And yeah, there's a few more dangles and stuff, which is always nice to be able to pull off.
Yeah, made it easier.
So I thought that was a pretty successful NHL game. There's a few things that can be always improved, it seems, with those games, but I think that one's probably one of their best yet. Coming in at number 7.
Got The Last of Us. Next gen version, of course.
Yeah, so obviously that's, once again, a really original kind of game.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool story. Really good acting in it.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like survival horror, I guess. Like, I don't know, it's like almost like Resident Evil type game, but a lot easier to control, and like kind of Assassin's Creed element in it and stuff.
Yeah, the sneaking around, trying to be quiet.
Yeah, and like it's crafting items.
Yeah, super suspenseful. You know, you're gripping your controller pretty tight and pretty scary at times.
Yeah.
Especially if you're rocking a headset or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a fun game. It's a unique game, for sure. What's the next one on the list?
Number 6, Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
Yeah, the Nemesis system with that is awesome. Enemies remembering you and shit.
Yeah, that's sweet. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings, so anything Lord of the Rings video game is just awesome.
The voice acting's hilarious.
Yeah, the voice acting is so funny. It's just like the orcs in the movies and stuff. It's so good. This pretty big game, actually.
Yeah,
the maps are pretty massive. Like, you got the one map at the start, and you think that's it, but then there's just like a bunch more after that.
There's a lot of stuff, like little challenges and stuff to do, and like the Nemesis system keeps you really busy. So
yeah, it's got a pretty cool fighting system. I thought there's some cool things you can do in there. It can be a little repetitive, just like whacking away at an orc, but it's not like Assassin's Creed type fighting. But it's pretty sweet, and I think the acting really just makes it with all the orcs and everything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 5.
We have Watchdogs. A lot of people didn't actually like this game as much, kind of like hyped up like Destiny, I guess.
Yeah, it was, the story was like, I don't know, I found it good and bad kind of at the same time. Like, the whole catch with like, I don't know, it's like you're talking to your friend the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's like captured your sister and stuff. It just seems like a little like cheesy or whatever, but the single player was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah, and the hacking element was really cool.
Yeah, the hacking's awesome, especially once you get all the power-ups.
Yeah.
And you can just, like, change lights and blow up the steam pipes.
Yeah,
and just, like,
the online's pretty fun, too.
Yeah, the online was sweet. So it was a pretty cool game. It's like a open-world game, which is really fun.
Yeah, we really like those ones.
Yeah, and there's a lot of bonus stuff you can do on it, I guess, if you're not doing the campaign.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Coming down to number 4, we got Mario Kart 8. Always been a big fan of Mario Karts.
Yeah.
The only thing that
Last
drives me
one.
nuts is just getting hit with a blue shell and you're just
Yeah.
poning or whatever. But other than that, I mean, the game's it's a flawless game. I
Yeah,
think.
pretty much speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's got classic music. They brought back a lot of the levels that people like N64
Yeah.
levels. There's 3DS levels even on it. There's lots of stuff like that, and customization was
Yeah. Yeah, and they brought in like the amiibo features and lots of like DLC, and it's pretty cheap too. It's like not trying to gouge you or anything, so.
good. That's a good game. That's definitely a good bang for your buck. Number 3.
Smash Bros. 4.
So yeah, this was obviously a well-weighted game.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been playing Smash for so long.
Yeah, since N64. So
Yeah, I used to be really into Melee. Like, didn't game Brawl as much, but this one's like turned to Melee formula a bit more.
yeah, this one I think they picked up the pace. Seemed they kind of I don't know, something was just lacking in the last game. But this
Yeah,
one,
I don't know.
This one's really good. It seems like the characters maybe a bit more balanced. It's awesome you're able to use the GameCube controllers.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Because that was just the main problem for me. I
Yeah.
just was so used. That was so embedded into me. They're the best for that game.
Yeah, there's like tons of customization. Like, you can like make your own Mii, or you can like customize your guy with like 4 different moves for each B move and whatnot.
Yeah, that's sick. It's a sick game for
And
sure.
it's 8-player if you have that many friends.
And it's like the main amiibo game. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, and the 1080p is always nice with it. And the 3D, like the 3DS capability,
Oh, yeah.
like how you're able to kind of like bring your character from one game to the
Yeah.
next. That's really cool
Yeah,
too.
and it let you play the game a little earlier. Get Mewtwo and shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, obviously a great game, great multiplayer game.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm looking forward to that I hope they put in is stock online.
Oh, yeah.
Really want some stock
Yeah,
online.
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, rather than just time trial. Number 2, coming at Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty.
Yeah, we're like huge Call of Duty fans, so.
Yeah, it's really one of the only shooter games I still play.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, what was it? Modern Warfare 3 and like Ghosts and stuff, like, weren't that great.
Yeah, no.
We really like the Black Ops and like Treyarch ones.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. I don't know, it's tough for me to decide whether this one's my favorite or Black Ops 2. I think I might be leaning more to Advanced Warfare now.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 2 is a great game.
Yeah, just like. Yeah, Advanced Warfare revitalized the series and like brought in the exosuits, and they definitely need to do something like that to like compete with Destiny and Titanfall. So
Yeah, the EXO movement's awesome in it. The levels are really good. Like
yeah,
Ghost, the levels sucked so bad. Like they're just massive. That game was horrible. That was just a really
Yeah.
bad Call of Duty. So this was like it was a nice refresh. Yeah, it's a good game for sure. And then coming in our number 1 spot,
GTA 5, the next gen.
I think that's got to be almost an obvious for 2014. I mean, the amount of work and money that went into that game.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just tell when playing it. The game is huge. Three characters
Yeah.
you can play with.
online, huge.
Yeah, that's online's really fun on it. They just brought in first-person shooter mode. I mean, the graphics are insane in it. You got all the
Yeah.
sweet music in it.
Yeah, so much customization, like cars, weapons, like change the colors, like different ammo and shit.
Yeah, and it's cool that you can see the franchise like from when it first came out. Like I started playing Grand Theft Auto 2. I know you did too, right?
Yeah, the old school like
Yeah, the
top
bird's
down
eye view. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that one, I mean, from where it's come from, that is awesome. Like we've played all the Grand Theft Autos, and this San Andreas was really sweet, but I think
Yeah.
this one probably tops it.
yeah, especially being with like the same like city as San Andreas. Like,
Yeah. You can see all like the reamp graphics and everything. It's
Yeah.
awesome. And the story in it, the story was really good.
yeah, definitely.
That was the other thing about Advanced Warfare, actually, too.
Yeah,
The story's
yeah.
super good in it. Like,
Kevin Spacey.
yeah, it's actually got a really good storyline compared to everything else. All right, so yeah, those are the games that we've played. Obviously, there's some other really good games, 2014, like Far Cry
Yeah,
and stuff
Dragon
like that.
Age. Titanfall.
Yeah, we're just getting into those, so didn't really feel like we gave a fair review on that stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video.
Yeah, if you want to see more, like and subscribe down below.
Peace.